No matter what you post, it's like someone's always waiting to rip you to shreds and to pull you down. And I know the whole saying sticks and stones, but honestly, I have debilitating anxiety when it comes to sharing social media. I had hundreds of clips and training videos that I wanted to share online, but the energy that I needed to deal with the ignorant and negative people trolling was just too overwhelming, and I would end up deleting the videos. At the start of the year, I spent 10 days looking back at how I had ended up in a prison of my own making. These shackles that were around my wrist that I had convinced myself that I needed to stay safe. And my whole mantra for as long as I could remember is follow your dreams. And yet somehow I had ended up falling through my own cracks. 12 years ago, I coined the term free riding. And for me, it wasn't about riding without a saddle or a bridle. It was about finally having the freedom to let go of society's expectations and my own expectations of how I should live, how I should ride, and who I should be. To me, it was about my own personal freedom and the connection to the spirit of my horse. For me, it was coming home. And since then, 1 degree at a time, I've slipped back into my old prison of fear, people-pleasing, and self-abandonment. You see, I'm a perfectionist, and I have a debilitating fear and anxiety of social media. It doesn't really make sense because I've traveled the world. I've spoken in front of more than 100,000 people. I've performed live in massive audiences. I've trained hundreds of dangerous horses, and of course I've jumped a lot of big jumps without a saddle and without a bridle. Every year I have hundreds of youth in through my live-in programs, yet when it comes to pressing publish or share on freaking social media, I absolutely shut down and I freeze. And most of the time, people have been so supportive over the years. But without fail, there are keyboard warriors there, sitting at their house, waiting to pull other people down. In New Zealand and Australia, we call that tall poppy syndrome. But again, without fail, there will be the comments of, I'm a terrible role model, I'm destroying my horse, I don't know how to ride, I have no business coaching because I have no certificates. You say it's a beautiful blue sky today and they tell you that you're a horrible person who hates pink. I never said anything about pink. I'm just talking about how I love blue. People I've never met and who have never met me, and my own unrealistic expectations of perfection and high standards. Thank you so much for following and supporting my journey. This year I'm going to be sharing a lot more of what goes on behind the scenes, my beautiful animals, and the life lessons that I'm learning along the way. I'm not quite the norm, I don't fit the normal mold, and I do things a little bit different. And if you're a keyboard warrior, you're being warned now. If you post anything on my videos about my bare feet, or my shorts, or my tank top, or that I'm ruining my horse, or that I'm a bad influence, or I don't know how to ride, I'm just going to delete your ass off my account.